Denza washing machine is now live. Of the castle, starting new now square bracket, n slash, ph square bracket. Am I late?
No, you're not late. You can join. You just type !join and then your gender. Like join he or join she. But I gotta get 3 people before I can start a game. So I need to get some more people in here to play.
!join he.
Alright, perfect. We got 1. Now we need somebody to be on the Chiefs of the North and the Patricians to start.
Leave chat, Fane Welkin.
And then, of course, someone just leaves. The hardest part of this game is just the wait. Once you get a game going, it's easy. Like, tons of people will just join.
Huh, so this is an entirely dependent game?
Entirely Twitch dependent game. You can do party mode.
I thought it was optional.
Yeah, you can do party mode, and then you can do right from your Twitch. But either way, I think you still need to play with other people. It's just for the start of the game, right? Like if somebody, like if I got 3 people to join and then everybody just left, but someone else came, it wouldn't matter. Like the game would continue. But to start a game, you have to have 3 people. It's kind of dumb. And because of the time zone that I'm in now, in the Philippines here, I came from Canada, so all the people that I know, they're either like sleeping or they're playing a different game or something. But I'll keep looking. I did find people yesterday and the day before. I got things going. It actually went pretty well too. Man, this wait though sucks. Not a lot of people streaming this right now too. I think it picks up in like an hour or 2. Looks like I'm the only one actually using a camera too. You got 2 PNG tubers and someone without a camera.
Exclamation mark joined they.
Right on, we need one more. I should be able to get that here in a second. Just waiting for one more here. Should have one on the way.
Exclamation mark
Alright,
join
here we
sheet.
Finally. Okay, we got enough to start. I'm gonna start it up. More people can join as the game goes on. Alright, I guess we'll do Path of Victory first. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. How can I stop them? To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Alright, what am I gonna do here? I haven't done trade yet. Maybe I'll try trade. As the architect of a new golden age. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible.
Exclamation mark join sheet.
Hey, search. Chris Swan. You are a grandee, if you wanted to know. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, we'll do coronation. Hopefully you guys don't throw me in a river or something. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Should I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest
Aratanati
flag.
host starts game their quote S option between integration and browser-based version for Discord parties, etc.
Yeah, he's got that right. I just do the Twitch one because I have a Discord that I'm still setting up, but it's not finished yet.
Oh, I could do Discord.
Yeah, I could do Discord sometime too, but I like to include like the actual chat, right? Because when I play Dota 2, I usually try and let the chat pick my abilities and my items or give me like some help or some ideas. And yeah, there is a limit. The browser version is 24. You get up to 4,000 on the Twitch. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, what are we gonna do?
I quote, I've seen someone
6,000?
on 6,000 people on.
Maybe they updated it then. Because in the thing it says 4,000. That's crazy.
So pretty sure it quote
Wow.
exclamation
Maybe you're right then. I'll have to look at that
exclamation mark vote C.
again. I can't remember where I've seen it. It might have been on the actual Steam page or in the discussions.
Maybe 999.
Maybe. You still have a chance to get your vote in, by the way, until I can hit continue.
Exclamation mark vote D.
Everybody picked a different thing. Okay, what am I taking here? I need... Trying to throw me in the river. I don't know about that. Let's have a party here. I don't mind losing a bit of money. We can do that. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Can always get money back.
I may not vote just to make it fair.
Alright. The coronation is a great success.
Cause 2 versus 1 is up.
Yeah, I get... Well, hopefully we get some more, right? We got, Well, yeah. Alright, the coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feast. It has an impact on your treasury, of course. But what doesn't? Hopefully we'll get enough people in here that we can have like an even set of nobles, and then it'd be pretty decent.
We should have thrown him in the river.
Of course.
If and patricians vote together to tie up the votes, it goes to the monarch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it ends up being a tie.
Almost free windfall.
That's, yeah. Council introduction. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom, the wintry north, the wealthy coast, and of course, the scorching south. May the ninth God bless you. Your reign, your majesty, I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it, dealing with us lot. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council's like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright, so I have to get my trade up. False pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright, so the Aratanati and Sir Chris get to vote.
To join the game, type join he slash
Be right back,
him,
1 second.
she slash her, they slash them. Example. Join he. Exclamation mark vote C.
It's my fan.
We can quote DC the stats.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. You can still vote Aratanati.
Exclamation mark vote. Exclamation mark vote C.
Witch hunt. Goal highest faith. Okay. There's all sorts of hearsay in the capital, and the grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate
I
than
voted
that of our
cause it
king,
was
the
team
taxpayer.
vote only.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. And now to be the patricians. Something must be done. So now the patricians get to vote. Patricians are... It's Fane Welkin.
Exclamation mark vote C.
Lower treasury. Alright, well, you're off to a good start. Voting is closed.
I don't know my goal. Haha.
Oh! Your goal? You
You-
haven't got your goal yet. You'll be
Aye.
next. The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less than 2 seasons. Alright. Oh, are you talking about the text-to-speech? Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter king, the taxman. How do we
Who
make
is
that
Brian?
happen?
At Sir Chryswan.
I believe that's the voice I have for my text-to-speech. It's nice to know someone actually can figure that one out. It's good. The voice.
The
yeah.
voice.
Xenos. Alright,
Nay, you get to vote now. Okay. It cuts some messages though.
yeah, when someone else is typing and then it has another one.
Exclamation mark vote A.
Alright, you're gonna go for Raise Authority. It's good for now, though. I might find something better later, or maybe just remove it. I don't know. I'll probably use it later, but with channel points.
Ara? You. Oh, that S. Brian. Got it, haha.
Yeah. It was better than the other voices that I had available, but there's much better software out there in the works. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. If they get that 11 labs to work in real time, that would be amazing for text-to-speech. You could have any voice. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Alright, so Blue's goal, actually I type it. Blue's goal is to, well, you can read it, I don't have to type it out. Alright, next is highest faith in 3 seasons, and green's gonna lower the treasury. You need to get some headphones there. Alright, you got
Nay
the honor
needs
guard here.
some headphones lol.
Alright, now that you're a king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me.
I'm in a meeting. SHH.
That's why. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers.
Leave chat. Fane Welkin.
Wow. Oh well, he'll come back or someone else will. Your Majesty, unfortunately, this is a political decision. Honor guard? What's that? Ever since King Arald the Great, royalty have enjoyed the protection of an elite honor guard.
I quote. Nay quote. S-boss. SHH.
Nobody's working in that office then. Selected from one of the regions of the kingdom. They will accompany you at all times. Test your food for poison, sleep outside your bedroom. Make sure you like their faces, Your Majesty, because you'll be seeing them a lot. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Coin above all. I think I want the battle nuns. I made my decision. Just take the battle nuns. They just look badass. The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel masks betraying nothing before filing into formation behind your throne. Alright, I'm missing some? Oh, over here, okay. I'm blind apparently. Blind King. Your Majesty, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Highness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I've seen that solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. By the 9th, nay, an eclipse is a warning from the 9th god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some are horrified, but all are very loud. Alright, you guys can vote.
Exclamation mark vote A. Leave. Exclamation mark vote B.
Alright, we got A, I guess. It's going up. Northern sagas have few specifics about the sun going dark, other than the usual, we're all going to die.
Like I said, no vote to make it fair.
Alright. So the chiefs turn to church scripture for help. You hope they will find something before the eclipse occurs. Your Majesty, this year will be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. The winter feast? What's that? 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking. Your Majesty, it's a lot of drinking.
You can still vote. Each noble has their own goal, right?
All will take place at the coldest time of the year, as the snows bury us in, but you won't need to wrap up warm. That's what the whiskey is for. I look forward to it. Ha! I can't wait. Winter Feast is a special time of year. You'll see. Yeah, everybody can vote. I don't mind.
But we have 2 people in our team. And you only have 1 each.
True. But would they honor the same...
It's okay. Part of the game.
It's true, it is part of the game. Alright, we'll end the season. I think we get an auction, right? Alright. Start the auction.
I hated being alone versus 2 versus 2. We need D. And B. E also good. But only 2 can win. To join the game, type join he / him, she / her, they / them. Example. Join he. Exclamation mark fund to 101. Exclamation mark.
Oh,
Exclamation
looks like we
mark
got,
fund D50.
a monument and a theater. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Rumors of danger? It sounds like fun.
Exclamation mark fund A.
Yeah, a little bit slow, guys. It's okay. Heathens! We searched through our most... I kind of skipped the one by clicking back on it. We searched through our most ancient monasteries and discovered a book describing time when the sun went dark. And then? Servants of the evil 7th god broke through while darkness fell and took possession of the one who predicted the eclipse. And now the seer in question is none other than Chief Nalian. That's just some old book. I'm not any sort of demon. Sure you aren't. Not yet. Your Holiness, the scripture describes how the demons will use Nalian to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom. I think someone's gonna get the rope, guys. Alright, what are we gonna do? How should we handle this this demon?
Exclamation mark vote A. Do B. Exclamation mark vote B.
Alright.
Exclamation mark
We
vote
got 2
A.
votes for A. Seek out artifacts to protect the kingdom. Oh man, my money.
Blue team helps green I see.
Yeah, it seems that way. You have the treasure comb through bazaars and backstreet occult shops to find artifacts to protect against a potential demonic invasion. Plenty of fakes arise, including a badly painted gold frog whose owner insists it wards off demons, as demons are a type of frog.
I
Fake
quote,
coin?
am aware of the highest faith thing,
Eventually, the treasurer tracks down a
but
true
also,
relic.
the treasury is low.
The treasury is low. I gotta fix that. The desiccated hand of Saint Hagnius, an ancient warrior priest who slayed many demons before being bitten in half by a cockatrice. It looks horrible, smells worse, which you hope are just some of its repellent powers.
I have a different goal, and my vote is focused on my goal.
Grandi Aratanati rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks.
Man, I look cold.
You look cold and you're going bald, my dude. The hair's it's falling out. Perhaps you're ill or old. It's one of my peasants. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Alright, how do we handle the situation, guys?
Do I?
Yeah, everyone gets a chance to vote.
Hey. Please.
When in doubt, always vote.
Yes. Exclamation mark vote A.
Alright, we can still get some more votes in.
Exclamation mark vote B.
Okay, we got one for everything. I guess I gotta pick then, right? Unless Sir Chris wants to do the honors. Or I could pick, doesn't matter. What's her faith at here? Could go, alright.
Does our faith be
That's
reduced to
fair.
70 or increased by?
I think
Oh,
it's
wait.
based off here.
To join the game, type
Based off
join
your
he slash him, she slash her, they slash them. Example. It quote s 70% chance for success. Yeah,
If you're-
I see.
If you're never sure on what to vote, and you don't care if it benefits you or not, just do what you think would be the right choice, right? Like obviously having someone tested or trialed is a reasonable thing. That's always fair. That's the way I look at it.
My internet is so slow.
Oh no, you gotta get some better internet. You arrange for a priestess of the 9th god to question the accused.
I just want to be fair to other teams.
Alright, I can respect that. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they're cursing a noble for no reason. After several days of questioning and burning of incense, the priestess makes her announcement. The accused is innocent. Alright, she's innocent. Things settle down, and Aratanati eventually admits that some new pomade may be to blame for his hair troubles. So some hair gel, basically.
Yay.
Oh, it's time to wife up here. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Is it really that urgent? Of course, don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Alright. You guys can check your stats and then I'll end the season here. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury's practically empty.
I guess it quote s fair if I break ties, but if other teams go together against us I will not make it a tie. Is that okay?
That's okay. It's just if there's a tie, then I have to choose, right? So I don't care, but I tend to pick what I believe would be right. Like if somebody gets a trial for something, then I believe it's a trial. If they deserve to die, they deserve to die, right? I don't always go with what's going to benefit me. Because you're supposed to be a king, right? You can't always do that. You gotta be fair. Treasury is practically empty, and the king is struggling to find his ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer him a loan. So helpful of us. Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap, absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now watch me work my magic. Good evening, noble patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting?
Man, why is the game allowing our conspiracies to be shown?
I know, right? It's just right in the open. You're all troublemakers. I heard about the king's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Just sign here and here. There's actually a setting later where you can vote anonymously, and I can't see who's voting for what, but it says it in the chat.
Because it is transparent. Ha 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 ha.
I guess it works with party mode, maybe, right? This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I'll sign.
Yeah, it says in chat.
Yeah. I wonder, does it do that in the party mode too, though? It must. There must be some way to get around it.
Unless
Party
party
mode,
mode.
They need to do something for Twitch. Like, even if they just made it like a black chat bar or something, like a censor bar. The king will be pleased. Good night, noble patrician, and may the ninth bless you. See, easy as pie, but it's not enough to bankroll the king. The rest of the kingdom needs to be in debt to us as well.
Mo Dosen quote, T have a chat so it works fine. Works okay. You have like 100 quote,
thoughts, yeah.
S people then or Don quote, T look at chat.
That's true too, yeah. You know what, I wish they had a workshop for this game, because I bet you a lot of people could be making content for this. They should have did a Warhammer version or something. That would have been really cool. Purge some heretics. To advance their scheme, the patricians must have the highest trade of all regions in 4 seasons.
Hogwarts version.
Or Hogwarts, yeah. There's so many things they could have done. I guess maybe they will do. Who knows? Far to the north, where snows... Actually, if you did Hogwarts, there'd be a lot of people probably coming in here just screaming at me over the author. There's so much drama with that. It's crazy right now. Where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy, foretelling the rise of a tyrant king
To join the game,
who will
time.
overthrow him.
It calmed
Did it?
down.
That's cool then. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of dumb to just go after people for playing a game. I mean, they just wanted to play it, right?
Well, I was watching a lot of Hogwarts.
When they announced that game, I was actually
Yes,
really
I quote-
interested.
LL settle for Fabledom first.
Because it was supposed to be, like, they said it originally was going to be an MMORPG, right? And that would have been pretty cool. But then they, I don't know, maybe they rushed it and they didn't have enough money, and all of a sudden now it's a single player game, and then there's co-op maybe. So I gave up on it, man. They could have did something way better. A congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets
Yeah,
detailing the supposedly
Hogwarts was
ancient
surprisingly positively reviewed. So I quote, D try it.
story. Oh yeah, whispering excitedly. Yeah, it did get good reviews. There's a lot of drama for a bit there, but you know, if it's a good game, who cares, right? They're not trying to cause any trouble, but that's the way it is. Praise Morgana. The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Bajarn will be our king. All hail the Lord Drender. Cheers, circle, the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Bajarn's head. Actually, I'm getting thirsty, you know. The influence of the old gods is spreading.
Looks fun, but I don't quote, T want to give money to J.K. Rowling.
I guess they would get royalties from that, right? We must ensure we keep the old ways of the North alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with power to crown Bajarn. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons.
Doesn't T allow party mode, right?
For Hogwarts? Hogwarts, I think, has co-op. But it's just a total waste when they could have went with the MMO, and then they just didn't do it.
At Fane Welkin, she doesn't quote, T get as much as you think and there are lesbian happens if a region fails?
What happens if a region fails? Okay, so you have a set amount of goals, and you have a certain amount of chances to get them. I think
It gets
delayed.
delayed.
Yeah. If you succeed, though,
By one
then I'm
season.
in trouble. Once you guys max them all
Until
out.
we reach it.
But someone has to rebel or whatever, right? Okay, who should I tax here? So, okay, Ertanati and Sir Chris, obviously, there's two of them. They got a lot of money. So I think the right thing here to do would be to tax them, right?
What quote? New Blues goal?
Yeah, we'll go tax Grandies. Alright, that evens it up a bit. They had too much money.
No, do common tax.
It's too late. But now you're on the same level as everyone else, so I can do common tax next.
Needs to Roland
Tax
earns
man.
between 50 to million per year. Well,
Really?
I only spend money cause did not. Spent.
Oh, okay. Alright, sorry. I guess you're really trying to be fair here. That's a lot of money per year, man.
I tried to bid on the church thing.
Who was it that was, I think it was, PewDiePie or something was making 20 million a month or something at one point. I don't know what he makes now, but he was making a lot of money at one point.
Leave chat, trying door underline.
The Eclipse. We gotta figure out what's going on.
It was
with
too
this.
late, I think.
Oh yeah, when you guys did your bid, like, okay, so when you vote, you guys can keep your votes going until I hit continue, but for the auction, once the time's up, time's up. So I think some people are too late on that.
You can quote, wait with funding.
Yeah, see.
Auction ends by itself.
In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray, but in the north, it's a different story. Your Majesty, I hardly escaped alive. Please, you must help us. Oh, Nalian's dead. R.I.P. Let's get an F in the chat.
F. Nay.
R.I.P.
Welp.
She had offspring. There's Nalian number 2.
Why
Hardly
not give a
escaped
new
alive
name?
and then died. Yeah.
To
Give a
join the
new
game,
name.
type.
You did. So now there's Nalian 2 now.
I died?
Yes, you died. It said you barely survived, but somehow you just actually died. Your Majesty hardly escaped alive, see? But you're dead. You look awfully familiar. Or is this supposed to be like a clone? What happened here? Okay, you guys need... Somebody needs faith up, right?
Nope. Few.
You look awfully familiar. Hi, I have my mother's eyes. What happened to her was terrible. As the sun went dark, she changed into a monstrous demon creature, a reptile as tall as a building. She bit the heads off her servants, and more demons erupted from their corpses. Uh-oh. We fled to our lodges for safety, and the god speakers burned sacred herbs
Godzilla.
to ward off the beasts. Godzilla, yeah. Or that giant creature out of that Dragon Ball show, or whatever it's called. The hand of Saint Hagnius scared some of them off. The creatures don't like the glow it emits when they draw near.
Welp. Swan was right.
Yeah. But it's beginning to crumble to dust, and our people are in danger of losing hope.
With what?
By the 9th, just as I feared, we are forsaken. What if they spread across the kingdom? I think with the voting thing, right? Is that what he's talking about? The auction, I mean? Alright, let's see here.
Owen story.
Oh. We're not gonna learn to live with demons. We gotta do something about
C
the
is
demons.
hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Oh
but
man.
It's not gonna happen.
Low rolls.
If we let the demons live,
Exclamation mark.
we're gonna
Vote
pay
A.
for it later. Oh, hey, NRA. Welcome back, man.
Exclamation mark. Join he. Ra. B blue.
Oh, you can actually vote if you want to get your vote in there, NRA. You are with the Chiefs. Alright, we'll continue on. Appease the demons with animal sacrifices.
Same team again. Geesh, you guys are up early, or what time is it there, lol?
For me, it's 2:42 p.m. I could have streamed much earlier. Like, I don't know what the best time to start this game is. I actually got up early today, and then I went back to sleep. It was too hot. Many nobles refused to donate their valuable livestock.
I quote, "Do not do that and vote B, but."
What? Are you trying to be fair, or what? Claiming not to have enough for themselves, let alone for the demons. Okay, so the kingdom failed the challenge for farming. Well, that sucks.
T.
Defiance
Best
is
team
aloof.
mate. I don't quote. T mind. I quote. M the swing vote if you all stick together.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have money, but my authority and stability are down, and yeah, things are not going well here. Wow.
At Nraga. I played alone versus 3 and it was harsh.
Yeah, you can get some pretty unfair matches in this. I think it's supposed to be that way, right? Like, not everything's
We
supposed
still
to be
have the
fair.
highest faith and farming.
Yeah, we need to get the
You
farming.
basically
okay,
need-
so
We
need
be
to
the
rebel
true
in those
Jesus again.
circumstances.
Hey
Yeah.
BTW.
Tragically, Chief Nalian 2 is killed and feasted
Not
upon
again.
when she returns. She died again,
At
guys.
Nragari ha ha ha.
One turn, she died twice. Eventually, the demons retreat back to the Seven Hells, but it will be a long time before the North recovers. Chief,
How many lives do I have?
I guess we're gonna find out here soon enough.
9.
Who else? Who was it yesterday that died
No.
so many times? I can't remember the. Oh man, something Carl or
Well, 7 now.
7 now. My God, man. Winter Feast. Oh, let's go to the Winter Feast. Maybe this will be more of a positive experience.
These are relatives from the same bloodline.
Yeah. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Nalian III. The hall is...
They make those babies fast.
They do, yeah.
Adult grandson.
The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek
Within
to cheek
one
along
season.
tables. Yeah, they breed pretty quick, man. They're like guinea pigs.
The north
Running under
is
the weight
built
of food
different.
and ale.
Maybe a
Clones of the
clone.
north? Yeah, maybe a clone. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winter Feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Oh, well, I do have some money. I can spare some money here. What am I going to do here? I can lower Defiance. There's a bit of money.
North is clone from wars.
I think we'll just go with this. What extraordinary craftsmanship.
Nothing like a good shaft.
Yeah. Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course, but it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days,
Guess you're gonna
and a lake
tax
of
me
ale is
now.
consumed. A couple hours in, you are...
You mean no?
I don't know who I'm gonna tax. I do common tax, probably, right? Unless somebody tries to screw me over here.
Yes me. Oh no, not taxing us again today.
Oh, maybe I should. A Little Mary. I'll go with a Little Mary. As Winter Feast draws on, the snow piles up
He didn't
outside the doors. The moon in all halls... What? I taxed yellow to make it fair. The mood of the hall turns
I'm gonna installable
raucous.
if you tax me, I do not accept.
Hey man, can't be making threats. That's gonna get you taxed. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall, and you can't rebel unless you get your defiance up. So if I make sure the defiance is low, I can tax you till you have nothing left. Alright, distinctly recall getting into a fight, taking part in a contest. Getting into a fight. The king likes to fight.
So cruel.
It's the way you play the game. In your drunken haze, you tell a joke that might have been construed as little insulting to one of the chiefs present and his mother. Oof. Oi, say that one more time. I'll batter you. Oh, you're gonna threaten the king? Look at it. See, tells me not to tax him. And he's
Exclamation
making
mark,
threats to
rebel.
the king. I don't know. I think that's calling for taxing. If the king has something to say about your mother, I think the king's gonna get away with it. Your chief is so drunk, you're not sure he realizes you're the king. Or perhaps he's just too far gone to care. Ask your honor guard to intervene.
Come on.
Run away. Accept the challenge.
Kill, kill, kill.
I'm accepting the challenge. I think we pop this guy in the chin here. The whole clan hall grows hushed as you stand up and ball your hands into fist. Then, with a roar, they surround you both and begin chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Bad move, son, bad move.
Do we fight dirty or do we fight honorably? I think the king's probably a dirty fighter. I don't think he cares, right? You grab a heavy iron candlestick.
Honor.
Oh, it's too late. And thump NRA on the head. He topples like a chopped tree.
Honor.
Bro, you just got candled. There's a shocked silence. The chiefs mutter that you fought
So
dishonorably, but they can't deny that you won.
You dirty
right.
son of A. Hash.
Yeah.
Not my king.
Not my king? Oh, man. Well,
Exclamation.
it wasn't my fault. Not my candlestick. It just fell, and he happened to be
Exclamation
there.
mark rebel.
Hashtag not my candlestick. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. And it's kind of their fault. They brought a king there and got him drunk, right? I mean, these things can happen. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey.
True,
back to
I
the
agree.
capital. Alright, give me 1 second here.
One. Okay, a second passed.
Alright, I'm back. Holy. All right.
One.
Eligible options. I have found 3 potential
king would-
matches.
BTW.
That's right. For you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be
Nobles
securing
votes
a powerful
going like
alliance.
one.
Yes, yes, I know. Your
To
mother
join the
leads you
game
to the
time.
Great Hall.
Join
She's
he
arranged
slash.
3 portraits
Him, she
on Essex.
slash.
For now,
Her,
each
they
is covered by a
slash.
cloth.
Them. Example. Join he.
That's the first time that that's actually came through on text-to-speech today. Alright, wait, I don't even get to meet
They
them?
all slash.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is... what a weird name, man.
He slashed him.
Kestrid? Kestride? I guess it's Kestride,
She
right?
slashed. They slashed them.
This is Kestride, firstborn daughter of the Northern NRA clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and
Kestrid.
honest. Kestrid? Alright. In the same way an axe to the face is honest. It's pretty honest.
Probably.
Or a candlestick to the head. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. People say she nurses a grudge, though. I can see the appeal, I suppose.
Astrid from How to Train Your Dragoon.
I actually haven't seen that movie. I know the movie, I just have never seen it. From the coast, we have...
Oh yeah, lass.
These are some weird names, man. Are they trying to mess with me? Like, I gotta pronounce all these? Hey, Paper, what's
Exclamation
up?
mark join.
We have a Eulalia, the wealthy heiress from noble patrician Fane welcomes
Now we
estate.
have equal teams.
We should, right? We do.
They
Nice.
quote, re not bad names to me in my fantasy worlds.
Could you imagine having to pronounce these names,
But
though?
King
like an
taxed
accent
yellow
and
quote,
drunk and-
to make it fair quote.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, the money should be fair now, I think. She spends most of
Ultima
her
Chief.
time in the solitude of her villa, so I know little about her. Yes, your chief. I like the sound of her. Finally, from the south, Exanthia? I would just kind of call her X. X, the eldest daughter of the Eratanati lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right?
Naminus. Ragminus. or minus A.
Naragore. Alright,
Oh man.
Naragore.
My player
Alright, I'll try and say that.
Ha minus.
Jacinta?
Sin minus.
Is that how you'd say it? Okay, I can call her that, I guess.
A minus. Ra minus.
Ratanati.
To minus. Ne minus. T.
I'll try and get the pronunciations right. She's got in trouble with the Inquisition for her interest in potion brewing, the occult, but shows no sign of quitting. Oh, and she's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the years. Major scandals.
Hyacintha.
Well, we can't have anyone scandalous as a queen. This is not going to be good. Don't like the look of her. What do you think, of course? By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Alien ha. X is H in Spanish.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's like a Spanish name then. Jacinta. Yeah.
Man, that quote, S quite dishonorable for her.
Yeah, I know, right? Can't do that.
X, I mean.
We're not gonna have no scandalous wench as a queen. We'll go with Kestrid, I think was the easiest to pronounce, so maybe we'll just do that one. This is Kestrid, firstborn daughter of the northern... Okay, hang on, I gotta scroll up here. How did you say that name again? Naragore? Firstborn daughter of the northern Naragore... Crap, did I get it wrong? Eventually I'll get it right.
You fought against their chief though?
Naragore clan, she's your typical northern lass. Big, brawny, and honest. Okay, I've already read all that, so I can just make my decision, right? I've made my decision. Fought against their chief? Yeah. Alright, we'll go with Kest. Don't marry?
Don't quote. Team marry.
Who do I marry then? Refuse to marry all of them?
Marry. Kestrid.
Alright, so I choose not to marry any of them, right?
Marry nobody and go seduce the fish prince.
Alright, I refuse to marry any of them.
To join the game time. I quote, D go myself, but for this playthrough quote, S own good.
Without a marriage, you are alone. No alliance and no support, not to mention an insult to the most powerful families in the kingdom. What possible reason could you have for choosing not to marry?
You need to party.
Yeah, I'm thinking the party. Welcome,
Sing.
Norse.
Exclamation mark join he.
Norse, you are with blue. You're the North Chiefs. Alright, I want to live a life. No. Actually, okay, we're gonna party. I think we need to party, boys.
Now you should tax blue.
Tax blue now? You always were an unruly child. Your days of hedonism are behind you now, no matter what you think. You're supposed to be a king.
No.
You don't want to get taxed? Why not? Gotta pay your taxes. Kings don't have the luxury of freedom. You'll learn that sooner or later. Actually, there's 3 people on blue, right? So you guys got all the money. To be fair, I
You
should
are
be
always
taxing.
taxing us. Always.
Hey, that's how you keep it fair. Can't have one group hoarding all the money. Alright. End season. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Calabra, 2 grandees lie back to enjoy the sun. Praise be, whispers of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the king to be laid bare. Everyone's saying the counts are trying to induct the king into an immortal cult of blood drinkers. What more could we ask for? We have the High Inquisitor on our side.
Exclamation mark join he.
Oh, you joined. You're right here, Norse. But we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone.
Oh my bad no.
It's all good, man. I'm just letting you know, because maybe you missed it, right? For the next stage of the scheme, the grandees...
Wow. Now I feel that we must win. Lol.
Yeah. Next scheme, the grandees must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or ensure another region begins a rebellion. Okay, so I gotta keep defiance low. Anonymous voting is not any good for this, so we're not going to do that one.
See? That quote? S so devious.
We'll try swing votes here. You guys will get a chance to change your vote if you don't like it.
And now the others know of our plot.
Alright, we'll go with an angry mob. This sounds like a good one. One morning, as you make your way to the council hall, a mob of furious peasants surround your carriage. They pelt the windows with rotten fruit and loudly blame you for everything wrong with the kingdom. What a bunch of cruel people, man. Down with the king? Why? Sit tight and wait for your soldiers to sort it out. Poke your head out the window. I ain't poking my head out there. Soldiers have difficulties, however. Arg. Protect the king. Protect the... His words are cut off as he is dragged from his horse and beaten into a fine paste. Holy crap, man. The growing mob surrounds your stagecoach and begins rocking it back and forth. Am I gonna die here? Your Majesty, make a break for it before they tip the carriage over. We'll stay here and hold them off. The Sisterhood of Steel draw their scimitars and form a ring around you, sheltering you as you scuttle for safety.
Oh no. I thought... Sounds like a party.
Yeah, this is quite the party, man. Stones rain down like hail, but you make it back to the palace unharmed. Call a council meeting. This is an outrage, Your August Majesty. First riots and looting in the capital, now attacks upon your royal person. Our realm is on the verge of collapse. People are afraid the rule of law has broken down. The peasants are demanding higher wages and more rights. Yes, but we obviously can't allow that, so what do we do? Wow, do we do martial law here? Stability would go up. You know what? I'll let you guys pick it. Doesn't matter. It's up to you guys. You figure it out.
Exclamation mark votes. I quote. Exclamation mark vote C. Exclamation mark vote. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark vote C.
Kingdom here.
To join the game, type join he slash him, she slash
Alright,
her, they slash them. Example.
Let's give them everything they want. Man, Treasury's gonna go bankrupt here pretty soon. Depths below, you can't reward the citizens for riding like this. That's giving a dog a treat for crapping in your shoe. Despite noble patrician Paper 211's protest, and those of many other nobles, the reforms are enacted. Wages go up, people's lives get better, your treasury goes down. The riot's quiet as the peasants realize that their demands have been met. But they still killed a guy. Is there no justice? Home improvements? Your Majesty, the northern farms are unfortunately running into problems. Your sheep are suffering from a terrible wool wasting disease.
Sometimes you just got to turn a guard into paste.
I guess so, man. Poor bastard. We need funds for herbal tonics.
Like beaten up. Don quote, teeth. Chief more sex.
By the 9th, is that
XD.
all? Our ships are in poor condition. They're full of holes and mostly tar. We'll have pirates on our shores if it goes on like this. Complain all you want. We can't eat weaponry. Man, everyone's after the king's money. What do I do?
Exclamation mark vote D. Exclamation mark vote D. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark vote. Exclamation mark vote A.
To their troubles.
Paper voted against green.
Paper is green. Oh wow. The treasurer looks relieved, but the council session ends with the nobles storming out in High Dungeon. But defiance is going up though, so that's not good. Many northern peasants migrate to more prosperous regions in desperation while the coast army remains in shambles.
The chiefs are tamed though.
Your august majesty have the most wonderful solution to all that excess gold cluttering your treasury. We should put on a mock sea battle in the coastal arena. For too long, we've put up gladiators fighting to the death on dry land. Boring.
We need to lower trade.
Lower trade? Alright, how would that work? We waterproof the arena and fill it with seawater.
And up chief's faith.
Then, we crew a few custom-built ships with our most expendable gladiators and have them duke it out before...
We quote, do you have
ground.
2 seasons left? Lower faith.
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do that because I can't afford it.
Veto C. Lol.
I can't afford it, man. I'd have $400 left.
Exclamation mark. Vote C. Dictatorship. Exclamation mark. Vote C. Yay. R8 slash.
Yeah, Defiance going up.
Exclamation mark. Votes. Yike. No choice whether I vote or not, it is C.
Yeah, that time, that's the way it went. Forbid the arena from experimenting with naval combat.
But now our region needs to calm down.
If I had more money, we could have done that at sea. But I can't be left with $400. Somehow that's going to backfire. Oh, by the 9th, I would have been... It would have been such a marvelous event, too. I don't know, maybe I should have done that and seen what happened, but the money issue here.
You would tax right after this.
Yeah, I could have, yeah. I didn't think of that. Alright, let's see here. Lower faith to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Wow, okay. Raise other regions' total defiance to at least 8.
Now Pat's gonna be at 3rd scheme after... Wahaha.
Oh no. Highest trade
To join
in 2
the game,
seasons.
type. Join he slash. Him, she slash.
Alright,
Her,
rebellion
they
report.
slash. Them. Example. Join he.
Oh, I got no tax here. Alright, what do we do here? We'll do, let's start down here. Saint or sinner? All I'm saying is, every grandee claims to have a saint in her ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzlewit. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Aranjar by turning it to dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. What's all this? Noble patrician Paper 211 is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even after death, they don't decay. Very well, I request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Alright, since I vetoed the last one, I'll give you guys an extra chance here to change your votes if you want. You can vote, and then you can even change it.
Exclamation mark. Vote A. Exclamation. Let me do. Exclamation mark. Vote C.
Oh, we got a tie. Someone's got to break
You
it.
guys. Exclamation.
Oh,
Oh, we
okay,
will
we
be-
got C.
Exclamation
everyone's voting
mark. Vote C.
You can change your vote.
Stability
too, right?
is 40%. Exclamation mark. Vote C.
Alright, we're going to ask the Archbishop to check church records instead.
Means.
Oh!
And bait quote. S defiance is high enough.
Church records can be muddled, Your Majesty, especially after times of turmoil. But I'll do my best to check. What was the deceased man's name? Saint Umber. Surely you have a history of him somewhere. A few days later, the Archbishop emerges from his personal library, blinking in the light. Oh, sorry, I just got a message someone. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't find any recorded history of a saint named Umber. Ooh, that's not good. Wait, no, check again, upon my honor. Ha, I was right. I think you owe me an apology. By the 9th, I was so sure. This guy's been telling lies. Fine, take your money. Oh, they took your money. Word quickly spreads of Grandee Sir Chris Swan's humiliation, and faith in church weakens. How many more saints will be revealed as falsehoods? Let's do border raids. Your esteemed highness, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks.
How do we fight against those greens?
Chief Norse GX has been leading their warriors on raids into my lands. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants.
We
with
will
petty
rebel
coins
soon.
and stole lemons straight from my finest groves. Can't have lemon thieves out here, man. How dare you accuse me of something like that again? It's my axe you'll answer to.
Thief.
A lemon thief, too. Your greatness. I have no idea what noble patrician Fane Welkin is talking about. Maybe they have had too much wine, eh?
Return
What do
our
we do about
lemons.
the lemon situation here?
While holding a cup of mead semicolon. Oh. Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation. Exclamation mark vote C. Exclamation mark vote C.
Get a lot of votes for C. Alright. Voting has closed. Tell noble patrician Fane Welkin
How
to
many
bring proof
nobles do
when
we
making
have?
accusations. We got 3 on the chiefs, 2 on the grandees, and 2 on the patricians.
Just me and you.
So, well, it says 7 nobles.
To join the game, type. Join he slash. Him, she slash. Her, they slash. Their. I mean all.
Like the total amount? Yeah, it says 7. 7 nobles. But more people might show up. We'll get
3
more.
blue 2
right?
nil 2 gren.
Depths below. You want proof? Is my
Man,
word as a
the
noble
Vikings
patrician
are
not
winning.
enough? Ha! Clearly not. The council has spoken. Jack and ape. Go and cry. A weird word. Go and cry to your sick pillows.
Oh no.
Festival. Maybe that'll calm things down.
Have we done?
Oh no, but somebody was crying into the pillows there. Your Majesty, I was going through his history books
Go
and
rebel.
found the most interesting tidbit. During the reign of Queen Aiga, the kingdom held a huge parade in honor of all regions coming together. It was called the Day of Kinship, and it was quite the party. That sounds exciting. Visitors flocked to the capital, and the city flourished.
We quote. Re supposed to make the chiefs defiant.
I need to lower defiance. I hear it made things much more
No, we
harmonious across the kingdom too.
We need 8 combine. We act 12.
I suggest we reinstate the Day of Kinship.
Oh. Lol. I thought each.
Alright, I guess we'll lose some money just so we can party some more. That's what the life is all about, right? Wonderful, Your Majesty. The question is, how much money do you want to spend on the Day of Kinship? I'm sure the nobles will have opinions on the subject.
Party party.
Hey, I didn't even have to veto this one. Go for the cheapest parade possible.
Veto C. I was curious. What would happen?
Oh, if
if you
I veto
quote
C?
D veto C.
I wish I could go back and try that now.
Exclamation mark vote C.
Maybe it would break the game.
Why wouldn't quote T it just auto vote at this case?
I don't know. I guess it wants people to vote, right? Like, this game is all about interaction. Alright, so it's gonna be that.
To
now.
make you feel important.
Yeah. Go for the cheapest parade possible. The treasurer nods, scribbling down notes. I'm sure we can stretch to some music and a few living statues, Your Majesty. 2 of them leave deep in conversation soon. Word of the day of kinship spreads all across the kingdom. Some are unimpressed about how little you're planning to spend, but that's the price of good sense.
Exercise of suffrage.
Why even have a day like that if it's... I don't know, man. They're too poor. I think we need to tax somebody so I can afford these parties.
Sort of.
End of season. Alright, here comes the auction. You guys got to do it within the time limit. You don't get any more time than it allows here.
Okay. Exclamation mark fund F1. Unless C. Exclamation mark fund a 150. Oh. Oops. Exclamation mark fund F400. Exclamation mark fund C500. Exclamation mark fund F. Fund F700.
Alright, we're getting an aqueduct and a grand bazaar. Oh, it's all over here. Well, the fine print, that's where I'm gonna get screwed there.
You didn't quote. T Habtuara, top 2 were getting funded.
I've gathered some reports from the south. The grandees are among the regions scheming against you. No surprises there. They're smearing you as an impious, unholy king. They have inquisitors digging up evidence as we speak. Oh, the grandees.
To join the game, type. Join he slash. Him,
Sir Chris
she
Swan.
slash.
It's not cool,
Her,
man.
they slash. Them. Example. Join he.
I suggest you strengthen your relationship with the other regions. You'll want them on your side once the grandees increase the pressure. I know that sounds, given your
Nobles
current
slash
popularity,
king maybe.
with the nobles, they are likely working with the inquisitors already, providing them with damning information. We must move to stop this.
Exclamation mark join he. Rebel. Exclamation. Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation mark vote B.
Oh no, we got a tie.
Exclamation mark vote B.
Alright, what are we gonna do here? I think we just delay it, right? Delay their scheme.
At. Tabaret underline. Stolo each zes. Why was my vote not counted?
I don't know. Maybe because the time ran out and it didn't let you for some reason? I'll check the nobles. You should still be here. You're still here.
Q.
Within days, non-grandee nobles flood the inquisitors with tips on each other for every possible sin. Eating veal on Sundays, buying a crossbow made with the wrong type of wood, wearing trousers backwards, wearing trousers forwards. It's an effective stalling tactic, for now. The grandee's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next
At.
season.
Sir Chris Swan.
pagan prophecies. The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake? Of course it's fake. Nothing those pagan gods have ever said or done is real. This is but one of countless myths used to justify the behavior of immature heathens. What she means to say is that it didn't vote for you? Yeah, it was kind of, yeah.
Shit IDC/. I still in?
You're still in, yeah. If I check the list, you should still be here. Yeah, you're still here. Maybe something happened, and I don't know. The chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating
Thanks.
you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll always check whenever you guys want to check the noble list. Oh, ninth above. Quite. The prophecy tells of an authoritarian king who is overthrown by a northern warrior, the savior of the pagans, known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Walter, or the Lord Drender. That's you, by the way, the authoritarian king, not the Lord Bender. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, whom Nelkus will lead into bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. Sounding very heretical.
We need to raise the Viking quote. S faith.
Worse than hearsay, Your Majesty. It's a lie. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying the prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their old gods. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost.
Or delay. It needs to be above 4. Raises it by 1. Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation. Exclamation. Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark vote B.
Looks like it's gonna be vote B.
Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark vote B.
Nay voting against nay. You can change your vote, I think, right? Because I set it up for swing votes.
So we just need to delay. Exclamation mark vote A.
Oh, it's too late now. Invent a counter prophecy delay scheme for 1 season. So two factions here are getting their schemes delayed. You have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy which contradicts the first, written on older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. The northern commoners are not sure what to believe. You've bought yourself some time.
Now the Pates are ahead.
The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. The fine print.
Are we? Oh no.
Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed with the patricians? Vaguely. Turns out there were some hidden catches. See, the interest they're charging looked very reasonable at
We
first.
need a good old rebellion.
No, we don't need a rebellion. We're cool
Leaves
the way
chat,
things are.
Nalian, Norsks.
But it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things will get exponential.
Am
How did
here.
you spot that? Yeah, but sometimes the chat thing's delayed. So that's what it is, it's delayed. You probably did leave, like, briefly, like a DC for a second. Just like that other guy said. Or it could just be something broken. Twitch
I
is
didn't
like that.
quote. Leave chat. Oh okay, I did.
It was written in obnoxiously
Lol.
small print. Each letter was the size of an ant's breakfast. It's pretty small. Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet, but there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. So the Greens are trying to screw everybody. They're trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call a council to vote and stop the
Because
patricians
PLDC
before
is
it's
so
too late.
bad today.
Yeah, PLDC. That's the way it is. Alright, so... Well, I don't really get much of a choice here, right? I think the fair thing here, which is terrible because it's going to cost me money, would just be to delay the scheme for 1 season. Because everybody else... Oops, I want to click continue. Everyone else got delayed, so it's only fair, right?
Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark vote B. Now we quote, re-even.
Yeah, I think that's even then. Alright. All schemes got delayed for 1 season. Pay off the other region's debt from the treasury. Delay scheme for 1 season. The other regions are grateful for your gold. The patricians are upset, but there's nothing much they can do except grumble. You've hampered the patricians' efforts, but not permanently. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Alright, end of season. Okay, who do I tax here? Let me go check the chat here. Let's see who's talking about rebelling. Anyone who's gonna rebel?
Tax blue.
Tax blue?
As promised.
Did they say they were gonna rebel? I think someone did.
Tax blue.
Tax blue?
Run quote, T we already taxed earlier.
Did I tax them earlier? I thought I taxed the I taxed yellow.
How many times do you need to tax? Yeah, you did.
You lost 500.
Q.
Blue is the richest. All right, well, or I could do common tax.
We were taxed.
All right, they do have a lot of money. See though, if I tax them, right, then green's gonna have so much extra money too. You guys are gonna have to get some money out
The
of
yellows
green.
were taxed.
Yellows are taxed too. Yeah.
Coming from the richest single.
Green's plan is to bankrupt the treasury and all of you guys.
Green only has 2 players.
It's true.
Do common tax to be fair.
Well, to be fair, I should
The
tax
prophecy.
you. I'm pretty sure Blue said something earlier about needing to rebel, right? So, I mean, that's a direct threat. We
Blue's
will
a
rebel soon. Okay, that actually came from
We
Sir
worked
Chris
hard
Swan.
for it. Greater than sign. Less
that
than
it?
sign. Check our defiance.
Alright, your defiance.
Too low.
Alright.
No chance of rebellion.
Well, I am the tax man, and you guys got a lot of money, so... Taxed. Long live the king. I need that money to fund the party anyway, so there's gonna be another party. There has to be.
Taxing the GGRRR. Wow.
Hey, that was fair. I taxed the other group, right? When they had a lot of money, and... let's check the money now. It's mostly fair.
Rebel
right?
at the first chance.
Don't make me tax you guys again. You guys are gonna have no money. Alright, well, let's,
We were taxed yesterday too. Lots.
I didn't tax you. You must have funded something then, or whatever, right?
Yesterday
Oh,
was
yesterday.
different game.
In real life. Yeah, okay. Yesterday was a different game. Your Majesty, the Day of Kinship has arrived.
Pat's Rebel, I will support your cause.
Today, okay, well, I think we're just taxing Blue. Every time tax season comes up, Blue's getting a tax hammer.
Have no reason to rebel.
I'll tax Blue, and I'll give the money to Green. Somehow I'll find a way. Today, the regions will come together to honor the achievements of Queen Aiga, the Reconciliator. And to celebrate me, of course. Yes, of course. But the common folk
Pat's...
consider you...
Uh-huh.
What does it say? Pats rebel, Chiefs rebel. Chief have 3 votes for Chiefs to win. Wink, wink. Uh-huh. An acquired taste. Maybe it's better to focus on celebrating the nobility. Visions together in dribs and drabs waiting for the parade to begin. For visitors. It's a bit of a wretched turnout. Your float awaits, Your Majesty. Watch your step there. It's a bit rickety. You send the steps to your parade float.
At Nragari up military.
No, don't up military. The military needs to be low. It's as tall as a small cottage and wider than an elephant. 10 horses wait at the ready to pull it forward. You choose to build a statue of...
At this point I don't quote. Take care who win as long as the ing loses his head XD.
You savages. Alright, well, I guess...
At. Muragari ha 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 so cruel.
I guess we'll lower some defiance then, right? Upon the float stand models of nobles. I'll use the money to do something nice for you guys. Happily shaking hands and proudly surveying buildings they've ordered. You take your place at the front. The horses drive forward, and by the way, Blue bought that for you guys. The horses drive forward and the crowd roars, but not with excitement. Someone throws a rotten apple at the side of your head, or side of your float. It's followed by more old fruit and clods of horse dung. Who could be doing such a thing? Your drivers hurry the float along as fast as they can to save you.
Sorry, the poo might have been me.
It might have been. You guys are a little bit salty.
I sus Nuragari.
Vote him out to space. As you make your way around the capital, the other floats follow in your wake. Anare Gori and several other chiefs stand atop a model mountain on the northern float. Dressed in ceremonial kilts, an Egafi of an ice giant towers over them, glaring at the crowd. The coastal float is a singular crest of an ocean wave. Paper 211 and the other patricians are dressed in shimmering
Wait, I didn't
shipping.
quote. T-dive I the duel? I am immortal.
Well, we'll see about that. And shiny brocade, mass dripping with jewels. The whole thing glitters with the whole thing glitters in the sunshine. On the southern float.
You were just beaten.
Yes. Were you from yesterday? A mobile temple laden with flowers. Several grandees lounge on gilded sofas as tabourets stole away. Shadowy duels with a ceremonial rapier that whooshes impressively. By the time your parade reaches the lush
Hufflepuff.
gardens of St. Serena's Park, it's sunset. Towering bonfires banish the dusk. Very jolly, eh? Your Majesty, the Chancellor's been looking
We are
forward.
Hufflepuff.
You're Hufflepuff? Alright. Can I get you a drink?
Or.
Get me many drinks. A couple. Nah, give me many drinks. She brings you
To
back an
join the
entire
game
train of
type.
wine bottles.
Join he slash.
King's
Here.
getting drunk.
No Gryffindor and Hermione buying points, so we good.
The rest of the night is a little hazy. The next thing you know, morning sunlight is burning through your eyelids as you awake near your parade float. Models of chiefs are staring right at you. Ninth God, what happened? Nearby, Tabouret Stowaway picks himself up from the wreck of the southern float. By the 9th, what a night. I remember getting into a fight. You nearly ran me through with the sword, Your Highness.
Geese.
Oh, I should have did the geese, huh? You didn't like the look of my hat. I wasn't even wearing one. Ha! I remember now. That was brilliant. You drag yourself back to the palace where you enjoy a long, luxurious snooze. The chiefs are asking you to apologize for your behavior during the Day of Kinship. You caused quite a stir. The Grandee Tabouret says you were just throwing yourself into the festivities and you did nothing wrong. Well, thanks. That guy had my back. I'll send a gift. I'm gonna be broke here pretty quick. You have the Chancellor arrange a lavish gift basket to be sent to Norse State. Soon the grumbling dies down. A successful day of kinship indeed. How's this for proof? Noble patrician Fane Welkin slams a blood-stained battle axe into the council's hall central table, splitting the wood. Hey, that was mahogany. Can't be messing up mahogany tables, man. That's not cheap. I was making a point. This axe is proof that I was telling the truth about Chief Norse raids. This distinctly northern axe was left behind by one of their warriors. You could have just stole it. That could be anybody's axe. I could buy a dozen like that, or a dozen like it, at the blacksmith's down the street. So now you're accusing me of framing you.
I will ally with green cause they have less people.
Do they? They do, yeah. You asked for proof, and I got you proof. I demand the council act. can I do here to help myself for once?
Well, as long as we stop the North quote S plan. Guys, lend me mercy.
I'll just let you guys vote.
Exclamation mark vote A.
Arrest
Exclamation mark vote A.
Oh man.
Exclamation mark vote B.
No other votes? There we
Exclamation. At. Taperette underline. Stoloe.
go. Well, wait a second to see if he's gonna vote or not. No vote? Alright. Voting is closed. Order Chief Norse to pay noble patrician Fainwalken back in full. Gods be good, so be it. At least I got to have fun waving my axe at some merchants. Chief Norse pays back some of what they stole from noble patrician Fainwalken, but a lot of it was already distributed among northern
Leaves
villagers
chat.
and can't be
Muragari.
recovered.
Taperette underline. Stoloe.
This is ridiculous, Your Esteemed Highness. I've not been paid back half what I'm owed. I demand you arrest Chief Norse at once. There's a giant storm, outside. Soon, anyways. You can hear thunder. Alright. Order Chief Norse in prison. Or... I do want my stability up. I guess we're gonna throw him in the prison. We'll do that. Thank you for dealing with that, Your Esteemed Highness. It's a shame we must live with these uncivilized pagans in our kingdom. Alright, Norse is rotting away in prison now. Despite everything, you still refuse to get married. It's unwise, but I'm willing to accept that I can't
It's so
persuade you
sad.
otherwise.
To join
Yeah.
the game, type
Tough times, man.
an injustice.
Maybe you'll break your way out. There's one other thing you're missing, however, something even more important than a spouse, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins.
You admitted to doing the raids. Hardly unjust.
Should I just adopt a kid here? Or go with a bastard? We'll adopt one, maybe it'll turn out to be like a demon or something. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider.
Nah, choice it ain't you.
My mind is made up. We'll take an orphan. I'm sure history will remember you as a champion of the people. If it remembers you at all, I'll make the necessary arrangements. Ouch. Alright, end of season.
Leave chat, Aiton.
Deep in the south, in the back garden of sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees crowd around a figure, raising their arms in a toast.
Wooden quote. T the grandees be content.
Here's the future Queen Vina, the golden age on the horizon.
For a king raising an orphan?
I don't know. May the ninth god strike down the false king for his wickedness. Apparently they don't like the king. Soon the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the king? What will happen to King the Taxman once his reputation has been destroyed? Okay, so that's Tabaret Aratanati and Sir Chris Swan. You guys gotta vote.
Exclamation.
Burn him at the stake, of course? Oh my god.
We lost down. Exclamation mark vote A.
You guys are gonna burn me at the stake. Alright, well. I'll remember that when tax season comes around.
Exclamation mark. Oh.
Yeah, it was just for yellow. A glorious way to usher in the new queen. The ninth god will surely be pleased. First, the current king's grip on the kingdom must be at an all-time
Okay,
low.
okay.
We wouldn't want to face any backlash from our little fireworks show, would we? For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 1 or less. Sitting on a bench outside a Sunbleach villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Let me show you something. These documents represent accumulated debts of all other regions in the kingdom. How did you manage that? I thought they'd know better than to accept loans from us. Oh, they did, but there are plenty of independent moneylenders. They've taken loans from over the years. Banks in Kurth, Atesh, and Tavalin. I bought up all those debts for myself. Tavalin was so pleased with the generosity of my terms, they even offered us an alliance. If the patricians are ever in trouble, Tavalinese soldiers will march to our aid. Uh-oh. Genius, so now the chiefs and the grandees owe us half their wealth, and the king owes us absolutely everything. Indeed, all that's left is to decide what we do when it's time to collect. Alright, that would be Paper 211 and Fainwell can get their vote here.
Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation mark vote A.
At least I'm not gonna get burned at the stake by these guys. Graciously forgive all debts in exchange for the throne. The peaceful solution. I like it. It's not the way I choose to ascend to the throne, but it's
Crud.
a damn sight
That's
better
quote,
than sitting around
it's
my
a
villa twiddling my
stalemate.
thumbs. Stalemate? Yeah. But hey, they're peaceful. They're not gonna burn me. You guys are gonna burn me alive. For this to work, the kingdom must be stable. If the rule of law collapses, nobody will care about paying their debts anyway. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to at least 5. Okay, so I got one group trying to lower my stability and one trying to
Only
raise it.
5?
How is that fair?
Welp. To join the game, type join he slash him, she slash
Right? Like,
her, they slash
it's not
them.
fair.
Example. Join he.
No matter what I do, someone's gonna win then, right? Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Jarn and the chief's claimant sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a foreign tongue.
Should we ally with the Vikings slash? You can keep us 2 minus 4.
Yeah, I can try, yeah. But it's so easy to... Like, every time there's a vote, one of those things can be lowered, right? Almost every time. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the King in the North, the Lord Render, soon to be King of all the kingdom. Oh, we got King of the North here. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valter. Glory to Morgana and the North. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false king in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Alright, that would be Nalian, Eneragori, and Norse get the vote.
Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark vote B.
You wouldn't hurt poor goats, man.
Lol.
That's terrible. What do the goats do?
Kick. You quote. I personally like B. Goats for.
Lower your own defiance? Yeah. Don't eat goats for food, man. They're like the friendliest creatures. Sacrifice thousands of goats, that's just cruel, to the old gods and call upon them to intervene. So it will be.
They taste good.
How dare you? Send out the word. Every citizen of the land must provide a goat for the butchering. Oh no. But first we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt through the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must raise their farming to at least 5. Well, that's not going to be too difficult. Alright, what can I do here?
We quote all at one increments.
Yeah, it's a pretty close game there for what you need. Pirates. Let's go check these pirates out.
2.
You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks. And they killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace. Oh, you guys lost some money.
You can marry Pirate Queen.
Maybe the Pirate Queen will help me out.
Exclamation mark vote A. Exclamation mark vote. Exclamation mark vote C. Exclamation mark vote A.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with vote A. Order the Coast Navy to patrol the sea routes. Over the next few months, the Patrician's
Well,
Navy suffers
let's quote
constant
S
attrition.
help the roll fails.
It did fail, right? Military challenge? Military's
Ha
not
ha.
pathetic.
Ha 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 ha.
Your flagship is sunk by
Ha ha
cannon
ha ha
fire.
ha 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 ha.
Pirate captain with some magical talent summons a kraken from the depths, destroying several of your galleons.
Your whatever soldiers were good alright.
Damn, they summoned the kraken.
Sorry, I forgot. Name.
The pirates are more powerful than advertised, though you do keep them away from trade routes for now. The coast naval power is weakened considerably, and the pirate problem is only getting worse.
To join the game type. Join he slash.
So those
Him,
pirates
she
aren't done
slash.
yet.
Her, they slash. Them. Example.
Behold your
Join
highness.
he.
Grandi Tabaret pulls aside a terrapolin to reveal a granite statue of Grandi Sir Criswan. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? The sculptor is most talented. Nay, your holiness, this is no statue. It seems the stone maiden is abroad in the south. Who's that? She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze
At
or
Norse
turn to stone.
still here?
She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom.
Exists.
Uh-oh. She must have ambushed Grandi Sir Criswan on her latest vineyard inspection. Please, your holiness, we must do something. Alright, well you guys can vote on that.
We need to. Blue team did it.
Blame blue.
Lol. Exclamation mark vote B. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark vote C.
No one wants to tie that vote up?
Exclamation mark vote C. Exclamation mark vote C.
Tell everyone in the south to hide. That's not a solution, that's pure cowardice. Grandi Sir Criswan died. So, I think most people have died so far, right?
Well,
Defiance is up now?
lol.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sir Criswan. It may be cowardly, but it works. The stone maiden wanders around the
Remember
south
me.
aimlessly. Somebody will. There's a statue.
When you
know.
win.
Finding nothing but barred doors and shuttered windows. At long last, she
Okay.
retreats to her lair. Deep underground and falls asleep once more. But when the weeks of stillness have devastated the southern economy, and a lot of grandees got very into baking sourdough. Oh, it's like
I
during
died
COVID.
twice at Sir Chris Swan, but I'm still here. You still have 8 lives. Ha ha ha.
Bankruptcy looms. Yeah, I'm almost completely out of money. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options.
That quote, "S very kind of you, nay, thank you."
You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. I think we're just gonna print some money. The king's filthy rich now. Perfect. More parties. Royal Mint begins churning out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts. End season.
We may... Isn't quote, T that too good to be true?
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, they're doing that right now in the United States. But everything comes back around, right? Like, I'm going to pay for doing that. Everybody's winning here. This is not good. Not for me. A Kraken. Oh, the Pirate Queen. Let's go check out this Pirate Queen. Your Serene Highness, our
The
pirates
Vikings
are more
would
aggressive
win.
than ever. They follow a Pirate Queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull.
We quote, "Free at a stalemate."
She has established a stronghold on a tiny speck of land called Spiderheart Isle. According to our spies, she's growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half of our trade vessels reach their destinations.
We quote, "D win unless Pats would rebel too. Then blue team would decide." D for marriage. Exclamation mark. To join the game, type exclamation mark vote D.
Alright.
Exclamation mark vote D. Exclamation mark vote D. Why wouldn't quote T this lower stability?
I don't know, we're brokering some kind of deal. I guess because it finally ends things, it's like a solution.
You quote, remarrying a pirate.
Not yet, but I'm sending a diplomat to broker peace with the Pirate Queen. Your diplomat arrives at Spiderheart Isle, but is not granted an audience. Instead, the Pirate Queen has him pelted with manure and sends him back with a letter in hand. Your Majesty, the Bloody Gull writes that if you wish to negotiate, you must meet her in person. I can advise you take her up on the offer.
Ha ha ha, gross.
Yeah, no one wants to be covered in poop.
Meet her.
Alright. Well, Your Majesty, there's always the risk of, pick an example entirely at random, being pelted with manure. And even if the meeting goes well, you will be legitimizing her false claims of royalty. The nobles will no doubt be annoyed. Of course, Your Majesty, I will arrange for a meeting as soon as possible. A Kraken? A Kraken, a real-life, honest-to-ninth Kraken just outside my harbor off the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue
The
the beast
Defiance.
at once. Yeah, the Defiance is going up, man. A Kraken has every advantage in a sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It's
Oh wait, their farming needs to go at 5.
yeah. It's said Kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. No more goats, please.
The
Leave goats
Vikings,
alone.
I'm... Could... At... Aratanati yep.
Heretical nonsense. You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty. Well, their military is so low. Yeah. Alright, what are we gonna do? Send Patrician's Navy? That's 0% chance. Appease the Kraken with sacrifice. You guys can choose. What are we gonna do about the Kraken, guys?
Exclamation mark. Vote C. Exclamation mark. Vote C.
You got 2 votes for C. Just gonna let it be. Alright, looks like we're going with vote C then, right?
Exclamation
wrong.
mark. Vote A.
Send in Patrician's Navy. Oh no, he's gonna have 0 military. His 1 military is
Send
going in.
What army?
What army exactly? He's got 1 guy with a canoe left or something. Military challenge failed.
Weird.
The Navy takes to the sea after the
A
Kraken.
guaranteed
Terrible
fail
battle
instead of a
ensues.
chance.
The fleet is almost totally destroyed. You
0
guys
military.
sabotaged him. 0 military. Yeah. Yeah, you don't mess with the
Lol.
Kraken. But, I don't
Oh,
know
no.
it was an actual Kraken. If
Sorry.
anything, this is the King's fault for sanctioning this foolhardy attack. How is it my fault? I didn't vote for it, the nobles did. Defiance is through the roof. The Kraken, angered by the attack, terrorizes the coast for weeks on end. Ships go missing, piers are destroyed, and citizens fear the Ninth God has forsaken them.
How do they give us the win?
I don't know, man. Oh my god, look at
What
their
quote?
wealth.
S the golden name for?
They're broke, and their military is at 0. Their faith is gone, their trade is
Bought
gone.
the game? Lol. Stab didn't quote? T drop.
The golden thing? I don't know. If you buy the game, you can customize your noble and stuff,
At.
though.
Like siding with the Vikings worked after all.
Alright,
Oh.
looting and pillaging. Let's check this out. Your August Majesty, help us. Half the coast is on fire. These guys are always crying about something.
You had no way of
Krakens,
knowing
fires.
That quote? S of why you picked it. To join the game, type join he slash. I played this game before. Multiple times.
It's true. Chief Norse 2 was furious that we imprisoned
I
our
like the
parent
no
for
army
raiding.
meme.
There's no army, that's for sure. They got 0. Now they're leading a much more violent
Oh.
raid against the coast. We must stop them, Your
wait.
Majesty.
It dropped.
It dropped just now with this fire thing.
Turbulent. Lol. One more step.
The pagans are even looting and burning
But
coastal
it quote
churches,
S different event.
stripping the gold from the altars. An example
And we
must be
burned
made.
Denzel using Lena.
Yeah, from Dota? Yeah. They nerfed her really big time this patch. She was OP last patch.
Sent Bates army against looters.
Alright, what are we gonna do here? Send Southern Army to crush the Raiders. Who's the Southern Army then? That's-
Okay, Clinks. Spirit.
Burn down Northern Temples and Retribution. That's gonna bring Defiance up. And... Okay, I can't veto. Damn. Wait for Flames to die down before moving to arrest Chief. Alright, I think we'll just arrest him, right? Because we've got the other guy in jail. His whole family can be spending the time in jail. I think we all just send them all to prison.
No. Exclamation mark. Vote C.
Oh no.
Exclamation mark. Vote D. Exclamation mark. Vote D. Exclamation mark. Vote D.
Alright, we're gonna go with D then? D it is.
Exclamation mark.
Oh.
Vote D.
A little slow. Wait for the flames to die down before moving to arrest Chief Norse. He's gonna go spend some time with his family in jail. By the time the northern warriors cross back over the border, weighed down by loot, the coast is devastated. Several churches have reduced to matchsticks. Faith is 0. Faith can't go any lower for the north.
Greater than sign. Haha.
Naturally, the north sees this as a triumph of the old gods over the ninth.
Mooney.
And all that extra treasure doesn't hurt morale either.
Guess should quote, went D.
When the marshal arrives to arrest Chief Norse, they put up a hell of a fight. You'll never take me alive, you bastards. Voltaire, lend me strength. Rugg. By the time they die in a hail of arrows, a dozen members of the city watch lie dead at their feet. The other nobles whisper that you should have stamped out the raid earlier, before the loot could be returned to the north. Now it's too late. The money has been hidden around the north and can't be recovered. So Chief Norse 2 died, apparently. Norse 3 is around now. Just pumping babies out like crazy. Defiance has gone through the roof.
For the third.
Yeah.
At Norsk so oh. I life down. They have Ice Age in the north. So many blues died.
Oh my god. Look at all the money the blue has. Rebelling at the first chance, they said. Right? Isn't that what they said? Start your auction, but you're getting taxed.
Prison?
I'm taxing blue. You're taking every dollar. Don't spend all your money, because I'm going to take
Needs
the rest.
to block the prison. Exclamation mark funder 1000. Do 1002. My Monsieur died, quote.
R.I.P.
Am I still in?
Yes, you're still in.
I quote, am broke. Exclamation. Yes, you are still in.
Alright, time's up.
At Nragari,
prison?
yes, fund another more than 1,250. Just for
Oh my
plus.
god, the chat's going crazy here.
Well,
Alright. Boiling points.
we want
Uh-oh.
farming now?
I think this is game over now, right?
You lost the game.
It looks like it.
We have
Struggle
to
to
up
keep your
farming.
eyes open as you pore over your letters late one night. The candle burns low.
You let the grandees win. I guess. But we also needed to block prison. Ha ha ha.
Just as you're about to get a nose full of ink,
Best
there's
teammate
a soft
I ever
knock at
had.
the door. Good evening, Your Majesty. Did someone die?
Lol. Was fun.
Came for a chat. I'm concerned for your safety. Isn't that your job?
I was just following orders.
Yeah, and just too overwhelmed with the farming there. There are a number of rumors circulating about you at the moment. All
Instead of going
preposterous, I'm sure. Yes, preposterous. But the common folk are easily swayed. Many think you are a monster, if not literally, then figuratively. Before you can answer, your marshal bursts through the door. Panic
You
look
could
on her
quote,
face.
counted that we had 1,800 together.
No time, Spy Master. There's a mob forming outside, and I think it's about to turn
So
violent.
all you had to do was 1801 for A and 1801 for F.
Your Highness, please, we must hurry. Your marshal leads you down a winding staircase to a secret exit.
And you had more. At Circus Swan, it was our goal. I was aiming for 2 birds in 1 shot. But Norse and Nra wasn't here.
Through the palace
That
windows,
was my
a pack
bad.
of city folk are pelting tomatoes at your regular
Yeah, it
launch.
sometimes be like that. It was a good game.
It was a good game. It's kind of...
I think like everyone won.
Yeah, nobody rebelled, which is kind of surprising. That's the first time I think
My
that's...
monitor died, so I'm
down
on an
with that.
old crap one hard to see.
How did your
Only
monitor
king
die,
lost.
man? Yeah, the king... it's pretty tough for the king to win. This way, Your Majesty. You're led down a dark tunnel, your honor
Yeah.
guard following, closely
Ha
behind.
ha ha.
You realize, before long, that your marshal is leading you through the catacombs that crisscross the underbelly of the city.
That quote, S all that mattered ha ha.
When you emerge from the darkness, you're far from the palace.
We
next to
don't
an
quote
old canal.
T get to see King marry pirate queen though.
I know. What happened to the pirate queen? Now what? Not to worry, Your
At
Highness. We
Sir
will
Chris
meet
Swan, no yet true. Ha ha ha.
with an army and crush this would-be revolt before it begins. Over there, it's the king. You pick up the pace, but a horde of peasants are soon chasing you down the streets, calling for your
At
blood.
Aratanati, thanks for playing awesome teammate.
As you round a corner,
GG.
a familiar figure is waiting, flanked by a dozen inquisitors in blood-red hooded robes.
Meeting pirate queen would happen this season.
Yeah. Maybe in another game I'll meet the pirate
If
queen.
nobody would win.
Or if I could delay the schemes, but I don't think you're gonna get that option again, right?
Can we continue?
We could, yeah. Breeding Sinner. Uh-oh, this is it for me. Do I run for my life? What do I do, guys? How should this end?
Has to go though.
Uh,
Oh no. We wouldn't know what happened to the pirate queen.
that's alright, he can play Dota. I actually wouldn't mind playing Dota either, to be honest. But I could play more of this too.
Reason with Inquisitor.
Reason with them? Okay. She glares at you from beneath her hood, unmoving.
At
She's
Sir
not
Chris
buying
Swan
it.
or
It's hard to run with all this extra gold. Alright, I'm going with that one. Ha! You think you can bribe a servant of the ninth god? You are a fool, as well as a heathen. Churches always want money. What is this guy talking about here?
hard choice.
Yeah,
Ha
who do I
ha ha.
choose now? Should I hand myself over? Just give up? Or should I beat up the High Inquisitor? My guy liked to fight, so I think we're gonna go down fighting. There's gotta be a man here. You order your honor guard to defend you as the marshal readies her sword.
Game would quote. Vend anyway.
True. But then it dawns on you, the Sisterhood of Steel have formed a silent palisade around you, boxing you in, loyal to the ninth god above all else, indeed.
I knew we will win as soon as. Leave
King-
chat.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to
To
come
join
back
the
from that.
game, type. Join he slash. Him, she slash. Her, they slash.
Run
then.
for my life.
Example. Join he.
You try to bolt down an alleyway, but almost immediately your battle nuns close ranks, blocking your path in complete silence. Did you believe the Sisterhood of Steel would follow a corrupt king over the ninth god himself? I'm sorry, Your
Lol.
Highness. Should have known.
Bad choice.
Yeah, there's no other way around it. This is it for the king, man. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I should have known. Hand yourself over.
Choosing us. Unless you're gonna stay.
A wise decision, Your Majesty.
We quote. DB same team.
Your marshal looks at you darkly, then lowers her sword. Moments later, you're being paraded through town as peasants hurl rotten fruit and bricks from their windows. By the time you get to Herald Square, a crowd is gathered and a pyre erected.
Nah,
Shouts
maybe
of
next time.
Heretic, monster, and sinner are tossed around like a big skin ball. There's an event going on right now for Dota where you get like free skins and stuff. There's a new hero, so I can understand why people want to play it.
I quote. I've played for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a long game. As you're hoisted onto
I got
the
a
stage.
ace skin.
Nice, the ancient apparition. What did I get yesterday? I got the Phantom Lancer skin.
I was.
You notice a
Congrats.
crowd of grandees watching from the corner of the square. You are hereby found guilty of high crimes against the ninth god and his followers, including
We
blasphemy,
lost. Outclassed.
apostasy, profanity, and treason. Do you have any last words? Yeah, I had a lot of bad drafts the other day. I had teams that just didn't know what to pick. They gave everything to the enemy team. My last words. Torch-bearing inquisitors chant as they light the straw
But I
at the
quote.
bottom of the pyre.
Beat and Dazzle. Was good.
I can't even remember what we gave the enemy team.
The enemy
we
was
gave
better.
Drow her alt and something else, and it was absolutely OP. Anyways, it's all lies. I'm innocent. That goes off of faith. I'm going to hunt you all. It's all faith. I'm going to hunt them all.
Brew. Ah.
The crowd gasps, then hisses. Hopefully they'll be afraid of your imagined power when you're gone. A small solace.
Exclamation mark. Vote
Flames
1.
grow higher, higher until you're engulfed. Your reign ends in ash. That's it. The fiery, spectacular fate of King the Taxman passed into legend, an enduring lesson in the power of the Ninth Church. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's debt against it, and the moment had passed.
First time ever win for me.
Congrats, man. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme
Lol.
once more. The chiefs decided the time must not have been ripe. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the god speakers, who waited for the right omens to
But
rise
people
again.
trolled and voted other teams.
Well, the game's meant to have trolls, right? It's what keeps it entertaining. The Inquisition's bonfire blazed in every street of the kingdom, with heretics and dissenting, voices disposed of. The grandees crowned Vina to rule over the ashes. The other nobles did not dare protest. That was a long game.
Like 2 green 1 purple 2 blue and me and purple voted green to win.
Yeah. It's still fun though.
The other green and 2 blues voted blue to win.
On the upside, the treasury had a lot of money. The king was rich, man. Taxman lived up to his name. Anyways, thanks for playing, Eric.
Their quote, S a purple.
There is purple in this, like there's different factions. I just chose the blue, green, and yellow.
N
Yeah, the
like
purple
vampires.
Yeah, they're vampires, basically.
The vampires.
Demon summoners.
Oh,
Yesterday I got turned into an immortal vampire. Or
and
something.
there are red.
Yeah, there's red always screws me over every time.
Who are like medieval soldiers.
Yeah, and I've never had a good game
With
them.
firearms.
What's up,
That was a
Eratanati?
win minus. May I see customization?
Sure. So you can pick all these different wardrobes and stuff. What is this?
Wait for spring sale.
Yeah, the spring sale's on the 16th. I've never seen these. Is this just
To join the
specifically for
game,
Twitch or
chat-
something? This must be the
Rewards.
drops that I got. That's cool. All right. I never checked the
If you
drops
just
yet.
want. Wait
Are you
for
guys
spring
gonna-
sale.
Are you guys getting anything on the spring sale?
I can customize nobles as well. If that quote. This. And Fabledom.
Right on. I haven't checked Fabledom
I
out. I
quote,
might have to check that.
am getting this probably.
On the 16th, I'm hoping it'll go on sale. Otherwise, I
I
don't have
just
anything.
need an audience.
An audience. I'll come join
Steam
your stream.
sales not good last year's.
Yeah, I want.
Or join streams.
Yeah, you can join streams, or you can do the party mode. I'm gonna get the stream avatars on the 16th if it goes on sale, and then I can
Or
start
play
using
on
that on my
Discord
Twitch.
with friend. Can we play with? My mic is too poor.
Yeah, you can still join their game, and I think you can use custom outfits and stuff.
At Nalian Yukon is noble. There can only be one.
Yeah, only
Yeah?
one king. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll have DLC later. They're just gonna be like a warring faction with like 2 kings or something, 2 different kingdoms. They could go a lot of different ways with this game.
Oh, okay, that is nice. Leaves chat. Hansard bot. Norsks.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break here. Should be like 2 minutes.
Customizations could be available.
Be right back.
I mean, for other NPCs. Could even be a DLC, right? At Aratanati probably. I hope to be with Nay in same team next time as well. 3. Yay! Ha 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 ha, we could be.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Same.
Alright, hope we could be on the same team next time as well.
3 vs 0 vs 0.
Go back here. Should I do
And
another?
we put D's to lose to 0 team.
Should I do another game here, or are you guys gonna take a break, or what are we gonna do here?
Ha ha ha. Bye.
Alright, take it easy, Aratanati.
I played 1v1 and 0 team won.
I could always take a break, play something else for a bit, and then come back to this, like when more people are up. Because right now, looking at the stream page, there's not really a lot of people on. I had a lot of people on yesterday, around like 5 and 6, and right now it's only 4.
Okay, I quote, LL join but might have to go for an hour later.
Alright.
I quote,
You're tired?
am
Yeah.
tired.
I'll probably take a break. I'll
9
play
a.m.
another game for a bit.
That
Thanks
is
for
if you
coming
will play
by,
another
Sir
game.
Chris Swan. Appreciate you playing the game. It's great to have more people in here.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I'll take a break from this game. I'll play something else for a bit, and then in a bit, I'll play this again when there's more people on and we get another game going. And it's so hot in here right now.
Meeting all of you. Can we play again this time tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. We can play the game at the same time, and I might start earlier tomorrow.
I haven't quote, D slept whole night.
Really? Damn.
To join the game type.
You gotta get
Join
some
he
sleep, man.
slash. Him, she slash. Her, they slash. Oh, get some sleep at. Sir Chris Swan.
I just asked in the Discord if they had plans for a workshop or DLC. They got no plans right now. It's too bad. That was from one of the developers, apparently.
Leave chat, Aritonati. People would workshop Harry Potter houses.
Yeah, but some people might abuse. Well, I guess you can like kind of moderate the workshop so no one's gonna abuse it too much.
And change stats.
Yeah, true. You could change the stats.
And would
change
be
everything.
angry for copyrights, a bit.
Yeah, but they still do a lot of that. Like if you were to play Left 4 Dead 2, right, and you go to the workshop, they got like Shrek zombies and stuff. So
Wealth minus.
I don't think
Greater
it
than
matters.
sign. Points.
Like I don't think the copyright thing is going to be an issue. Somehow they're able to get around that with games, unless it's got something to do with music, because music has a lot of protection.
Minus. Greater than sign. Intelligence.
But like characters and things like that, it gets by real easy. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, and probably gonna play some other games for a bit. So nice meeting everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and you're welcome to come play again another time. Hopefully you managed to get some sleep.
Thanks.